Hi, konnichiwa. My name is AIMAN FAHIMI. Watashi wa AIMAN desu. My metric number is CE190215. I am from Group 2 Sakura. I've given the part for introduction in presenting the topic of Malaysia victim in atomic bombing of Hiroshima. Malaysia no Hibakusha. The victims of atomic bombing on Hiroshima have 3 persons, and the only sole survivor was Dato Abdul Razak Abdul Hamid from Penang. The second one is Sheikh Omar Al-Sagov, a second year student in University of Hiroshima from Johor Bahru. And the last person was Nik Yusof bin Nik Ali, a Malaysian student from Kota Baru, Kelantan. And I will hand over this presentation to my next partner. Thank you.
Hi Sensei, my name is Salimah bin NASIR. My metric number CE190189. Today I would like to present about Nik Yusof. Nik Yusof bin Nik Ali. He is Malaysian student organizer from Kota Baru, Kelantan. He aged 19 years old at that time. He was in the first atomic bomb branch in the world at 75 years ago in Hiroshima, Nihon. Nik Yusof was in his dorm at University Hiroshima, burning about 1 kilometer from the place of the correction hypo center at 8:55 a.m. on the morning in date 6 August 1945, when the little boy corrupt 600 meter over the air of the city center. Next, I would like to pass to ANIZA to the next about Nik Yusof. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Anisam Tumasami. My metric number is 190042. My name is Nur Aniza. I will continue explain about Nik Yusof bin Nik Ali. From the collapse of the Bachelor Hostel, or Ryuk, he headed toward Kozanji Temple, Seiki the street, and eventually died in the street due to severe burn or yakedo injuries. There were bodies everywhere on the road. The remains of Nik Yusof were easily known for his shirts worn by his dad to differentiate him with other Japanese. Shrine monk volunteered to help local Muslims manage the remains and bones of late Nik Yusof in Islamic way. The monk allowed his funeral amid in other Shinto and Buddhist grave or haka. Nik Yusof tombstone was built in 1964, which about 19 years later, or Jukyonengo. The figure shows the grave of Nik Yusof, a Southeast Asian student who died in atomic bombing. It's seen on the premises of temple in the western Japan city of Hiroshima Seiki Ward on September 2, 2020. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thanks for Salimah and Nor Anita presentation. Konnichiwa sensei, watashi wa Roshui desu. Kakusei kaado bango wa AP no 190202 desu. Today I will talk about Sheikh Omar Al-Sagov. Omaru is from Johor. He was still a second-year student in reading education at Uni of Hiroshima. Ima no Hiroshima Daikaku in 1943. Sheikh Omar succumbed to the radiation and died in Nihon. He will survive the initial blast and try to make his way to Tokyo with Abdul Razak Hamid's Razaku team. When he was returning to his home in Malay Peninsula, Mare Hanto, in Tokyo, suddenly his condition deteriorated. However, the radiation reached him and he had to stop in Kyoto. He remained in a hospital in Kyoto for treatment. That's all for my presentation. Arigatou gozaimasu. I will pass the presentation to the next person, IRSYAD.
Konnichiwa, hajimemashite, watashi wa IRSYAD desu. My name is IRSYAD HAQEEM bin HARULISAM. For 5 days, his flesh has split open and there was a cut on his shoulder. Although Dr. Hamajima tried to save him with his own blood, the radiation effects of the bomb hit him all over. The bleeding effect could be toxin from the root of his hair, and he died soon after. He died in Kyoto on September 3rd, 1945. Later, he was buried Islamic style in the cemetery at Iyakoji Temple in Kyoto, 13 Ichichoji Kotanicho, Sakyo-Ward, Kyoto 606-8147, Japan. On his grave, there is a poem written by Shinyatsu Mushanokoji. It's written, Mr. Omar, you came all over the way to Japan's Hiroshima, from Malaya to study, but what welcomed you was an atomic bomb, except from the Asahi Shimbun. That's all from me, thank you.
Thanks for Sui and Isha presentation. こんにちは、私はチョンミティです。学生カードナンバーは AE19009 です。Hi, today I will talk about Dr. Abdul Razak Duhami. He was a sole survivor, 唯一の生存者 and Malaysia被爆者 of the atomic bombing of Hiroshima in Nihon. In year 1925, he was born on 7 July in Penang, Malaysia. At the age of 18, he was chosen to study at the International Student Institute in Tokyo, Japan. After 2 years, he was chosen as Southeast Asia Special Student, Nambo Tokubetsu Ryukatse, and enrolled to Hiroshima University of Literature and Science, Gen Hiroshima Daikaku for 4 years of full-time study. On 6 August 1945, United States decided to drop a first atomic bomb with the boy on Hiroshima, Nihon. Next, let's see the small video about the incident of atomic bombing in Hiroshima, then experienced by Dr. Abdul Razak Duhami. After watching the small video, let's continue. In year 1946, Dr. Abdul Razak Duhami safely returned to Malaysia and worked as a lecturer at Mata Bengusan Sudan Idris. At there, many students call him as Razak-sensei. In year 1982, Razak-sensei also tasked leading in Malaysia looked its policy, Toho Seisaku, and due to his passion and in-depth knowledge, Razak-sensei was appointed as the coordinator of the program in Institute Technology Mara. In year 1995, Razak-sensei was rewarded the Japan Foundation Special Prize, Kokusai Kouryu Giginsho, in a ceremony attended by the Emperor Akihito and Empress Michiko. In year 2030, Razak-sensei will receive an honorary doctor, Neiyo Hakushi, from Hiroshima University. In 18 July 2030, Razak-sensei will pass away at Kuala Lumpur Hospital at the age of 88, 88 歳. That's all for my presentation. ありがとうございます。